If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. And if you're looking for code cards, make sure you check out Poton Store. They have automatic email delivery and all the latest Pokemon TCG codes, and you can use Tablemon code for 5% off. If you're from Europe, mealybotsgaming.com is a great option to get your cards from. They have all sorts of sealed products, merchandise, and all the sets available from Pokemon Sun and Moon upwards, including the latest Hidden Fate set. Don't forget to use Tablemon code when checking out to get a further 5% off from your final purchase. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to Digital Worlds 2020. Thank you so much for joining me in Pidimp Army. Thank you so much for being here. Today's Friday, one day before Daytona Regional, so best of luck to whoever might be watching and going to a tournament. But I won't be going myself. I will be going to San Diego next weekend though, so that should be fun. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. It really helps out the channel. And your Iversary, there you go, in Pidimp Army. you change nicknames a lot. Hello Emerald, thank you so much for being here. So today I wanted to try out this deck that actually got second place at the League Cup last weekend here in Mexico. And I played against a version of this in Brazil, and I was honestly impressed by it. I was honestly impressed. When my opponent flipped over the Emolga, I was like, meh. I mean, this should be an easy-ish match, but then after seeing it in action, I was actually very, very surprised. So let's see what we can do with this. You know, so we have a bunch of Nuzzle Pokemon, right? We have Raichu, which has the Nuzzle, but has the powerful Spark attack, which does 20 damage for each of, times the amount of lightning energy attached to all of your Pokemon. And then we have the Pikachu as well, really cool art that has the Nuzzle attack and also Voltac, although that's not super relevant. And we have Patries, which is the main person where we can use Nuggly Generator, and for each of your bench Pokemon that has a Nuzzle attack, you search your deck for a Lightning Energy card and attach it to that Pokemon. Now, of course, we have Emolga with the Nuzzly Gathering ability, where we have Nuzzle as well, but Nuzzly Gathering allows you to search for any Pokemon in your deck that has the Nuzzle attack. So you can get a bunch of Emolgas out, or you can start getting the Raichus, the Pikachus, the everything, right? Even the Dene has a Nuzzle attack where the Nuzzle shot does 10 damage for each of your Pokemon in play that has the Nuzzle attack to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So you get to snipe. Yeah, you have Cocoa Prism to recover energies, and then we have the one-off copy of Reshiram Zekrom GX for the late game, where we can actually Fabled Flare Bolt for 90 damage by discarding 3 energies in any combination. Thanks to the Shrine of Punishment, hitting for 280 shouldn't be a problem. And we also have Electrobar so that Raichu becomes a powerhouse. So we have Rosa, which allows us to search for a trainer, a Pokemon, and an energy. So we should be able to stream attackers relatively easy. We always have access to Pokemon to trade for Pokecom as well, which is really, really important. And then I feel like 3 Great Catcher is really good in this because you'll be able to go after easier targets in the late game after running out of steam, such as the Denes on the bench. So this Nuzzle deck and Malamar are the 2 decks that I have planned for today. Those are the 2 decks that I have planned for today, so we shall see how this goes. Alright, so we're up against Oberon. We are up against Oberon. Alright. So we get to go first. And we get a mulligan, surprisingly. Right? Get a mulligan, surprisingly. Not the biggest of deals, we are going first. And we start with Emolga, which I think is the ideal starter for this particular deck, because you can stream Emolgas, you can start searching for a bunch of stuff. And oh my gosh, is this actually a mirror match? Are we actually going to be playing the mirror match for our first game? That's actually gonna be pretty crazy. Okay, so I feel like I should NUZZLE Gathering. I don't need to establish like a lot on my turn one. I feel like double Emolga is pretty good. And then I definitely need to grab Pachirisu. Right? So that seems decent. I don't need Pikachu's next turn because I won't be able to take... Well, maybe I could take a knockout actually. I feel like this is correct though. Now let's go for a Cynthia. We'll see what happens. Maybe going first will actually be bad in this. Not the best hand. Yeah, these are the sort of hands where we might be in a little bit of trouble. I'll grab the Pikachu, sure, but I should be able to fully set up next turn. If my opponent goes for the Snuggly Generator, which I would imagine she will, we might actually be in a little bit of trouble. Oh, never mind. Okay, so actually pretty bad start for my opponent. And then we can NUZZLE Gathering for, I would imagine, double Pikachu? That seems solid. The Dene does... For each of your Pokemon play that has the NUZZLE attack. Oh, so if I go for the Dene, I can actually snipe the Inkay, right? That seems like a really good plan. That seems like a really, really good plan here. Nozzle shots. 60, yeah. Awesome. Awesome. This deck is broken. No, it's not broken, but it's okay. It's okay. Alright, so linear attack. Not super scared. I do like evolving. And we just get the win. Awesome. Alright. I mean, turn one snipe on Inkay is pretty solid. We get a bunch of coins for our efforts. Alright. Not bad. Not bad. We do get the turn one power up into a full bench potentially, and we get mulligans as well. The deck looks like a lot of fun to play, Scissors Friend. Yeah, it actually might be like competitive, but it's definitely fun. Serial, thank you so much. Thank you so much for choosing to support the channel with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. That is very, very appreciated. And hello Alex, how are you doing? Alright, not a super great start for my opponent. I do top deck the Pachirisu, which is fantastic. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna search for an Emolga. And then this Emolga will search for another Emolga. And then this Emolga will search for a Pikachu, which I did prize 2 of. And that's pretty scary. Dead Hand, is that you, Multi-Q? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened to you. So then we'll go attach, and then we'll do this, and then we'll go Snuggly Generator. Attaching 1 energy to... Wait, why would... If I can only attach 1 to each Pokemon, why does it make me choose individually all the Nuzzle attackers? Oh well. Alright. So we see the Welder, so we might lose our Pachirisu, but that's kind of okay because we have the Rosa. Not super dead. You did top deck Welder, right, Multi-Q? So that was good. And yeah, I'm actually scared that I priced 2 Pikachus, therefore I won't be able to get like back-to-back KOs on my opponent because I have so few attackers. Alright, so I do want a Nuzzzle Gathering for the Dene. I guess the other Emolga. And then with this Emolga, I'll search for Raichu. And then with this Emolga, yeah, having 2 Pikachus prized is actually gonna cost me so badly. Okay, then we'll go Rosa. And we shall search for a Cynthia. Actually, no, a Bills, a Lightning, and the Cocoa Prism. Alright, so getting a Pikachu off the prizes here would be pretty fantastic. That energy there is enough for the KO. I should evolve, no reason not to. And let's go for the Powerful Spark, dealing 120 damage. Alright. And okay, sorry Multi-Q for the dead hand. That sucks. I know it really sucks. I'm sorry you didn't get a great hand. Alright. So we're on a streak of 2. Fear the Nuzzle. Fear the Nuzzle. Alright. Alright. So we're up against Falcao Piloto. Based on that, I would imagine a Colombian person or a Colombian fan. We do get to go second, which is not bad for this deck at all. Start with a Snuggly Generator Pachirisu, but no Emolgas. GG anyway. Yeah, GG Multi-Q. Sorry about the dead draw. Maybe we'll run into each other again. Alright. So there's the weird Whooper Silvally deck that we're not fans of. Turn 1 setup, not bad at all. And Tommy Boy, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. What did I play at LAIC? I played Mewtwo. I played a new box. I did post a list on my Facebook page, on my Twitter, and on my Instagram in case you want to follow me there. And, ADP and Rainbow. So, it's Quacknack with ADP and Silvally. So I'm liking benching this guy. I'm liking playing this, and then I don't think I benched the Coco. I'm just gonna Cynthia here. And LIC was pretty fun. I actually uploaded a video log yesterday in case you wanna. Wow, dead hand. In case you wanna watch it. It's on my channel. It is in Spanish, but I'm sure you could get the gist of it. And it was a really good experience. It was a really good experience. Thank you so much for asking. It was generally a really cool experience. It's always amazing to go to Brazil. It's a really, really, really cool place. Alright, so we have an attack for next turn. However, our hand is not great at all. Though I do expect my opponent to go for the GX attack next turn. That would be the ideal. Or maybe not even, in case he can't retreat the Whooper. We'll see. We shall see. Saludos a España, Fraser. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Manchas, what's the play for San Diego? Well, I guess we'll see what happens this weekend. And then that will let us make a better decision for that, I guess. Wow, this Fighting type Whooper with Mud Bomb could have actually taken down Pachirisu. Or might have, if we had 60 HP. So we see the Fairy type Mimikyu, so a really super teched out deck for my opponent. Thank you, Tony. Well, yeah, it was always a good time. I didn't get the result I wanted. I lost round 1, then I won the next 4 in a row, and then in round 5 I tied very harshly against the Malamar deck, which I feel like definitely I got quite unlucky there. Wow, Matcha, thank you so much for the M&Ms. Thank you so much for the 104 M&Ms, getting that first place. Thank you so much. So yeah, in round 6 I tied against that Malamar, and I was 1 energy away from just making it a very solid win. So if I had won that, I would have been 5-1 and then in really good position to make day 2. But then I tied, and then the next round, wow, no stadium. The next round I played against, what did I play against? Oh, this is scary though. This is very scary. So it's much better to just Knuckly Generator again, right? Definitely whilst thinning. And then in round 7, I lost to... What did I lose to in round 7? In round 7, I lost to ADP. Actually, I lost to ADP. That was honestly very frustrating. Okay, so with the Shrine, 240, so I need 12 energy in play, and I will have 10, though I do have the Electro Power. If I retreat and hit now, it's just not enough damage, so I'm gonna have to Nuzzle Generator. I'm also thinning quite a lot, right? So I won't be top taking an energy anytime soon. Alright, and the big issue is that my opponent attacks and then gets 3 energy into play whilst getting 2 prizes. So what matters is what happens after that. Because I will be getting 3 prizes here, right? So he gets 2, but I get 3, in theory. ¿De dónde soy, Fraser? Soy de México. Soy de la Ciudad de México. Sounds like Pokemon. One bad game gets ya. Yeah. Like I won game 1 in that round 6, sorry, very convincingly, and then the other game I was just like, ugh. It all culminated and I prized 2 energies, and then I whiffed that energy that crucial turn, and so I couldn't close out the game, so then he tied. And I lost to ADP after winning a very convincing game 1, game 2 and 3 I just dead drew horribly. And then in round 8, when I still had a shot at day 2, I played against Guardian, which I had already beat previously, but then the guy was able to... like I dead drew... No, I didn't. I did dead draw against Guardian. I couldn't find stadiums. In the 2 games that we played, I played 1 total stadium. I priced Marsh out of both games. It's like it all went badly. It all went really, really badly. Alright. So my opponent gets to attach energies, spread them out. The Shrine's still there. No more thinning for us. I do have 2 attackers set up. Let's promote the free retreater, right? And I do top deck energy, in fact. So it's NUZZLE Gathering for a Pikachu. This is me simply trying to thin. I think my last prize is gonna have to be it's gonna have to be utilizing this guy. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 200 damage. Plus the Electro Power, that's 230 damage. So powerful spark it is. We do get the knockout. So we go ahead and prizes, but then my opponent gets a knockout. And the only way I can prevent a return KO next turn is through the use of the dude, the Reshiram Zekrom. Right, so that's going to be the plan. With this hand, that is 100% going to be the plan. ¿Qué tan parejo es Baby Clowns versus Mewtwo en porcentaje? La verdad es que el juego depende mucho si Baby Clowns hace welder y 300 en turno 2. Si lo hace, le va bien. Si no lo hace, le va mal. Entonces, diría que es un 50-50 más o menos. Quizá 45-55 a favor de Mewtwo. Wow, Judge. Okay, so that's bad. Because we draw nothing. Okay, the Pokegum helps. The Whooper actually takes the prize card here for my opponent, which is insane. So what do I top deck? That's not it. So I feel like now the only option that I have is to NUZZLE. The only thing that I can do is to NUZZLE, but then if my opponent evolves, then I just lose. So that's pretty smart from him. If I had Rosa here and I could use Reshiram Zekrom, then my opponent would need double Custom Catcher or Fiona to win. But yeah, we found one supporter total. We found one supporter total. Okay, so do I just go for the... I feel like that doesn't really help me. I think I have to NUZZLE. Because if I retreat into the other guy, like, how does that change anything? I take a hit, and then maybe I attack, but then I don't win. So I feel like the paralysis is the way to go. Right? Let's NUZZLE. And we flip tails. Alright. So no chance. No chance there. We started off okay. We just needed to play like one supporter and that would have been it. But the judge did a thin. We didn't thin too much. We did thin a bunch of energies within a few Pokemon, but our hand was really big and then we got judged, so my opponent got some really good got a really good setup there, you know? And then we get once again a not so great start. Like we have the Emolga, right, which is nice, but my opponent leads with a Welder for 2, so very nice for him. Very, very nice for him. We see an adventure back in Blacephalon. That's interesting. All right. All right, and we top deck the Pachirisu. That's really nice because now I can go for Emolga. And eventually we'll look at Emolga, Pachirisu, Pikachu. I think that's solid. NUZZLE Gathering. And then sure, maybe my opponent gets a knockout next turn. It's not the end of the world because I will have enough energy down to get a return KO. And then let's go with Pachirisu. Let's attach. And like I did thin a decent amount, right? I can't seem to find supporters. This is so weird that you have to click every time. All right. So Cynthia Caitlyn for my opponent. No Knack GX though. And my opponent simply goes for the GX attack, which is understandable. I do find an energy switch, so do I just go for the first attack? I feel like that's okay to do here. I feel like that's okay to do. Is it? Or do I want another turn of NUZZLE Gathering? Or that means NUZZLE Generator. Because it will cost me an energy to retreat. It will cost me an energy to retreat. I'll only deal 80 and then I'll retreat and then... Like I might have to do a NUZZLE thingy later on again, but I feel like taking the initiative here is okay. Like sure, I'm gonna be confused, but it's not the end of the world. I don't attach the fire to a little powerful spark. Around the damage, we get a prize, we don't activate D-String. We get a Rosa, that's potentially very, very good. Potentially very, very good. And we see another welder, so never mind. Never mind. Sure, we get knocked out. Not ideal, but not the end of the world. Alright, so I definitely go NUZZLE Gathering for another Pikachu. And there you go, Tony Boy. Thank you so much for sharing a code. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. There's a code right there. For those of you who are watching, hopefully whoever gets it gets a good pull. So I could use the Dene here. I could use the Dene, but I don't think it's gonna be super necessary. I don't need this either. Definitely want to grab the Rosa and then a Lightning. Alright, so we'll bench the Pikachu, we'll attach to that guy. We'll retreat, and then we tie up the game, but like, what does my opponent do? Well, I guess he B-strings. So maybe this turn I should have NUZZLE Regenerator. Because my opponent probably wouldn't have another welder, and I would have established so much energy, and then I get the KO. Maybe that was better. Maybe that would have been better. I didn't think of it though. Thank you, Tony Boy. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you watching the content that I put out and hang out live. You know, because YouTube's definitely gonna be on the decline overall. Purely because like new regulations and stuff, so the support, the bits, literally every little bit helps. And all the bits become M&Ms, and that's my main food, right? That's what I live off of, M&Ms. all day, every day. Okay, so turning point for 80. We do have knockout with the electro power, which is good news. Yeah, I think this Nuggly generator last turn would have been a better call. We won't be able to deactivate B-String. Manuel, that is true. That is very true. So let me make it more predictable for you. Right now, the plan is I will only be streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I will only be streaming on Twitch, and Monday through Thursday, I try. Yeah. Well, actually, Wednesdays I won't be streaming anymore. So Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I'll be streaming from 11:30 a.m. Standard Central Time until 1:32ish, right? And then on Fridays, I will start the stream around 2, maybe 3 p.m. and I will go until 4 or 5 p.m. Okay? So Fridays will be a little later. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday will be earlier. Okay? And there, yeah, top right, you can see the schedule. It does say what I just said. So there you go. There you go. Right, so my opponent is B-stringing around and like playing stuff, but he's down 3 Blounce GX and 1 Nagnadel GX. We are about to see the Nagnadel GX. And then we might see a Dedenne right here. Yep, there it is. So here's what's probably going to happen. So 10 damage in between turns, and then 10 damage going into his turn. Oh, so we get reset stamped. I mean, is he really gonna deal 170 to this Raichu? I would imagine so. Awkward hand, that's for sure. Awkward hand. We see a charging up. I mean, we have time though. We have time to recover and to start like NUZZLE gathering again over and over. Yeah, going for the Raichu makes sense. Thanks so much for the follow, Tommy Boy, as well. You started playing a year ago, and your videos as well as others helped you figure everything out. That's good. Yeah, that's what my videos are for. That is literally the reason why I started making content, to help other people, to get other people into competitive. So I'm really happy when people tell me that. Uh-oh. We prized a Pikachu. We prized a Pikachu. Well, we are in trouble. We are most certainly in trouble. I might actually attack the Dedenne. I actually think I might go after the Dedenne with the Great Catcher. Jeez, I keep clicking on the discard pile instead of the ability. Okay, so I'm definitely going after the Dedenne. And I think I saved the energy right here for now. And a powerful spark. Not super happy about how this turn is turning out, but everyone needs, oh my gosh, he needs, yeah, Welder for 2. Wow, so that means Heatran is coming. That means Heatran is coming. Oh boy. I mean, my opponent would have been able to do this anyways without the Welder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, no, he wouldn't have. He Weldered for 2. That was his 3rd Welder for 2. And in the late game too, with 4 in the discard and 3 in the lost zone. Alright. There's another plus Evelyn. There's a B-string as well. So I will be able to snipe the Dedenne for 2 prizes, and then it will all depend on those 2 prizes. But I have literally played 1 supporter yet again. Am I playing too few supporters? Maybe. Should I play 1 less stadium and an extra supporter? Maybe. Alright. So I can snipe this guy, right? Thanks to the energy. A great catcher. Is that helpful? Not really, right? Not really helpful. Prizing a Pikachu is just so bad. I'm even out of NUZZLE gatherers. Alright, so we'll bench. We will attach. We will retreat. Yeah, there's no more Pokemon left. So I need to find these 2. And I have builds priced, and that's it. So I don't think it's worth it to Great Catcher here. So I'll Nozzle Shot, but I'm pretty sure I am dead. I have not tried Wada's deck, Telly. I have not tried Wada's deck just yet. Pikachu builds. No, it's Rosa. Oh, so okay. So if I top deck Pokecom, or the Coco, or the Reshiram, I actually win. Otherwise, I might need a flip, right? I might need a flip once again. I might need to flip heads on Nuzzle to try and win. I think that might be my only play. Oh, and yeah, I need way too many cards. I'm probably gonna need at least 1 heads, if not more. Because my bench is full. I guess I didn't need to bench this Emolga, that was a mistake. Because of Shrine, I definitely didn't need to snipe for the maximum damage. Okay. So yeah, I need to Rosa for this guy. How do I even find the fire now? Basic energy. Oh, there. Well, by searching for it with Rosa. Alright, so it comes down to this flip, right? It actually comes down to this flip. So we'll bench, we will attach, and we flipped tails last time, 50-50. Yes! Yes, let's go, Nuzzle, let's go. Oh my gosh! Why did I not just grab the E-switch? What am I doing? The Rosa was the win. You're 100% right, Serpentich. What the heck? What was I thinking? E-switch? I was thinking I needed Coco. Man, just thinking so much for the NMs. That was so silly. I just needed the E-switch and I would have won. Well, I still win, but duh. Wow. Yeah. There we go. I was so sure I needed both Coco and the Reshiram. I was so sure. Okay. Probably need like a silly Paolo emoji or something. That was actually very, very silly. But alright, we got the win. So technically we would have won if we had just grabbed Fire, Reshiram, Energy Switch. Oh no, yeah, I would have won. Because I only needed to discard 2 energies to win. And then, yeah, that was so silly. They can put 1 Zapdos. Yeah, 1 Zapdos wouldn't be bad with all the free retreating. Yeah, 1 Zapdos wouldn't be bad at all. I feel like I kind of want like more supporters overall, just to have better chance of finding them. So I think you need 4 Pachirisus. I think you can get away with 3 or maybe even 2. Yeah, I guess you can get away with 2 Pachirisus. And then Rosa is really good. I kind of like going this. That feels solid actually. Because the Nuzzles just search themselves, right? And you'll need one of these guys to find one of these guys. Yeah, I think I like this. So yeah. -1 shrine. You could -1 shrine. You could -1 shrine. I feel like I would try this. Or maybe like 3 shrine, 3 Pachirisu. That also seems like a good balance. Right? 3 Pachirisu, 3 shrine. Because you also want to start the Pachirisu, right? Like if you find the Pachirisu, naturally then it's one less thing you have to search for with a Molga. So I think this looks okay. Yeah, the Reshi is really cool. The Reshi is actually really cool. Like I saw that in Brazil and I was like, wow, my mind was just blown away. And like the deck actually seems playable and kind of competitive. It's just that issue with the Detras, right? Is 3 fires too much? I mean, you won't always have the Rosa. There is an argument to just do this as well. I wouldn't mind that at all, especially because this is a late game card, right? So even if you price 2 fires because of bad luck, then you would still be able to take a few prizes before you can find it. So yeah, this, I mean, I think I still want 16 energy. That's really good odds to getting the terminal attachment, especially with 14 lightnings, and so that you can like attach potentially twice with a Snuggly generator. But this actually seems pretty decent. All right, we're gonna be moving on to Malamar now. So if you're watching live on Twitch, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back after this commercial break. If you're watching YouTube, don't forget to like. Really helps out the channel. Be right back.